Hey y'all, I am so excited. We have our GouletPens order, woo woo. And I'm not even gonna waste your time with, oh my God, that's so cute. I'm not gonna waste your time with any kind of crazy introduction. We're just gonna bust into this box because I have been waiting for what feels like forever. It hasn't been that long, but this is so cute. They tuck it in this little thing so it doesn't get lost in the box. That's so smart. I love that. I am so excited about this. This is my first fountain pen and ink samples. I got free ink samples for signing up for the newsletter, I think it was, but I ordered this on my birthday, so it felt like a little birthday gift. So excited. And I'm kind of bummed because I actually used to live in Henrico, which is near Richmond, Virginia. I guess technically it's in Richmond. I don't know, neither here nor there. Anyway, the point is that apparently freaking GouletPens is in that area. And of course, I wasn't into inks or fountain pens or anything like that at the time that I lived there, which we moved about this time last year. So I'm kind of bummed, but also I don't know if they have a store, a physical brick and mortar store for you to go into and shop, or if they just work from that area. I don't know. Anyways, I'm extremely excited because I got my free samples. I have shedding hair everywhere. As you can see, I got a beautiful glass pen. We are excited, you guys. And then also, as a little side note, I did just go to Michael's and get a few things, including freaking Tombow markers. Y'all, I have wanted Tombow markers for a long time, but I haven't really had a use for them because I don't really draw. And then, like I said before, in my planners, I was just doing basic black ink to paper, nothing special, nothing fancy. So I was like, no, this time around, we're getting pretty Tombow markers for our journal, and I'm so excited. These have gotten so cheap, you guys. These packs are $14.99 at my Michael's. Are you kidding me? These used to be close to $30. My kids are crafty, so I've bought in Tombows before for them, and I remember them not being cheap, especially for kids, but anyway, I'm rambling because I'm excited. So let me show you what I got. So the first thing is this adorable little ink splotch, a GouletPens sticker. It's the vinyl sticker, and it's their Goulet blue. They partnered with somebody who made this blue in an ink, and now I can't remember who it was, but I remember watching their podcast on YouTube, and they were talking about how they had an exclusive color that is the Goulet blue. I'm gonna have to hunt it down because blue is actually my favorite color, and that bright cobalt blue is hands down my favorite. I'm starting to really like gray teals, dusty gray teals. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I love the blue. Anyways, let's start with the pens. I got 3 preppy pens, and funny story, as I was starting to kind of delve into the whole world of fountain pens and inks and trying to figure out what I wanted to start off with and all of this, my husband had come home one day and was I asked a guy at work if I could borrow a pen, if anybody had a pen I could borrow, and he pulls out a fountain pen, and he's it was the coolest thing that he just randomly pulls out this fountain pen, and he's it wrote so well. And I was that's crazy because I've literally been binge watching nothing but fountain pen and ink videos for 2 weeks. And I'm gonna place an order. So I bought him one too, which I'm so excited about. So we both are getting our first fountain pens. Now for mine, I am doing converters so that I can use ink, bottled ink. And I'm just gonna give him all of the cartridges because he's more than likely gonna be taking this to work and all of that. In my mind, I feel it'll be easier to just do cartridges for him. So these are all platinum preppies. And they all come with a black ink cartridge. I'm gonna just kind of switch these out and keep the cartridges in here so that when he runs out of ink in his pen, he can use the extra cartridges. Oh, is this blue? Oh, this one comes with blue ink. That's cool. I think the other ones were black. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this blue pen came with a blue ink cartridge, and then the clear one came with a black ink cartridge. And then his, I'm pretty sure, is a black ink cartridge as well. But here is the preppy. It is plastic. It feels its price, it feels kind of cheap. It feels just like a normal pen, but I didn't want to get anything too crazy as my first pen experience. I kind of wanted to work my way up, make sure it was something that I actually was going to enjoy before I started like, you know, really diving in. I already have a wish list of pens, which is crazy, and I'm trying to take it slow, but I have a feeling this is going to take my life over. So anyway, here is the blue Platinum Preppy fountain pen. This is in a medium nib, and then I also got myself a clear one, again with the converter, and this one is in the fine nib. Because I wasn't sure like which one I would like more, I got one of each, so we'll see how we like it. I know for a fact I'm gonna have to get some more mediums and maybe even a broad, because a lot of the inks that I want to play around with are shimmery and glittery and all of that, and I hear that they don't do very well in fine tip pens and do best in broad. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is my husband's. I got him a fine tip and his is just like the black plastic. I am gonna go ahead and pop his little cherry here so that it can start flowing. And then when he gets home, he can start writing. Look, you can see the ink already. I'm so excited. We're just gonna leave this upside down for a little while. Hopefully by the time he gets home, he can start writing with it. So a fine nib and a medium nib fountain pen, my very first fountain pens. I'm so excited. I did order some fountain pens on Mercari. One of the pens that I had wanted, but it was sold out on Vanessa pens, and I saw it on Mercari for a really good price, and it was bundled with another fountain pen. So yeah, I do have more fountain pens coming. The addiction has already taken shape. It's kind of scary, but yeah. And then for swatching, I got this gorgeous glass pen. Decided to just get this clear one because I just feel like it's classic clear glass. Like it just looks so good. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of scared because it is glass and I'm very clumsy, so I'm scared I might break it. The tip feels a little rough, so I might have to find like something to kind of sand it down with just to make it smooth, but we'll see. I haven't written with it yet, obviously, but I thought this would be good for like swatching so that I don't have to fill any pens. I could just dip it, or if I just want to do like a quick letter and I don't want to fill a pen with a certain kind of ink, I can just use it, you know, in those instances. It's so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna keep it in this box so that my clumsiness hopefully doesn't get the best of me. Jacques Herbon. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but yeah. And then an ink that I personally picked out. No, this is not one that I picked up. Maybe the one I ordered is in here. I don't even remember now. I ordered a black. Oh, here we go. I ordered just like a permanent black. This is the Diatramentis Document Black. Honestly, I hadn't done a whole lot of research on like the best blacks. I just knew that these document blacks were waterproof, and so I kind of figured it'd be a good staple black to have. But there is a black that I want to try, and I can't think of the name of it, but I want to try out a few blacks before I get a full bottle. My thought process behind all of this is probably not getting full bottles of almost anything. I say that now, but watch. By this time next year, I'm probably gonna have like a shelf full of ink. Once I fall down the rabbit hole, I live there. It's insane. And I'm sure most of us are that way, so never say never. But my idea is, because I wanna play with so many different inks, these little sample sizes are probably best bet. But I do kind of want to find like the perfect black to keep a full bottle of, just for like my everyday pen, or if my husband, you know, wants to upgrade to a converter instead of the cartridges, like I'm sure that he's going to want to use standard black ink. So definitely want to try out a few different blacks and then get a full bottle of my favorite. And then I probably will also want a full bottle of like a really nice like taupey grayish brown color. I just love the idea of writing with like a browny taupey grayish, like just to switch things up a little bit. So I might let myself dabble and get a full bottle of one if I find one that I really love to write with. Otherwise, we're sticking to the little babies. But yeah, this one is my first exploration into black inks. This is the Diatramentis Document Black. I'm gonna do swatches in another video, so stay tuned for that. Here are the random samples they sent. I love the idea of like random samples, but I know that I'm probably gonna end up getting just a bunch of similar colors. So I know at some point, oh, Oh, I'm getting excited. Okay, there's a few that I've like really, really wanted. And oh my gosh, okay, I'm so excited. Okay, so the first one is Roar and Klingner. This is Verdura. I don't know how to pronounce that. This looks like a really nice green in the bottle. The next one is Pilot Iroshizuku Ajisai, and Ajisai means hydrangea. So it looks like it's gonna be a really pretty like blue. This was on my like wish list. So I'm really, really excited that this one came in the samples. This next one is Urban. This is Bleu de Profondeur, and my pronunciation is probably terrible. I have actually been studying French on Duolingo, so hopefully I'm kind of learning a little bit of the pronunciations, and I'm pretty sure this means like depth, like like the depth of something. So maybe it's like deep blue. Let's look it up. Okay, so it's ocean depths blue. Okay. Cool, I was close. So this next one is a Sailor Shikiori, and this is Tamatabako. And this means, I Googled it. This means beautiful box or jeweled box. At least that's what I found on Google. So if I'm wrong, please correct me. I can't even really tell what color this is. It's so dark. It looks like it's another blue, like maybe a dusty blue, but who is to say really? Because sometimes when you have all that ink in one like container, sometimes it's just so much ink that you can't really even tell the true color. So we'll see when we swatch. This next one is Robert Oster, and this is Thunderstorm. This is another one I wanted to try, so I'm very excited about that. Pelican Royal Blue. I have heard really good things about this blue. This is like a really bright, true blue, if I'm remembering it correctly. So we have another blue. This next one is Sailor's Yarameku Yoi. And I Googled Yarameku, and this means like wavering or flickering. And then Yoi is like good evening. So I didn't see a definition of like the two words together, but knowing those two, I'm gonna assume this is like maybe something to do with like the sky, like flickering evening. When I think of like a flickering evening, maybe it's like a sunset or like the night sky or something. If you know what these mean, let me know, because I'm literally just Googling and doing the best I can to figure it out. And the last one is Monteverde, and this is Elephant, which I'm assuming is going to be a gray. Again, I can't really tell in the bottle. It kind of looks purple in the bottle, but I'm assuming Elephant, it's probably like a gray color. So that is what I got from GouletPens / Michaels. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm so excited. Stick around and we are gonna do some swatches in the next video. See y'all later.